So, to introduce myself, my name is Sumin Kim, and I'm from Seoul National University of Korea. And the topic for my presentation this afternoon is a new entertainment format, the live mobile quiz app, which has the aspects of both of mobile game and live streaming. So I'll start with what are the characteristics of live mobile quiz apps, and I'll move on to what are the users' motivations for using these apps and how those motivations are related with app perception or usage behaviors. So let's first watch a video about today's presentation topic.
This woman screaming uncontrollably. She had just won $11.30 thanks to HQ Trivia, a game show that isn't on your TV, but on your phone. Created by Vine founders Colin Kroll and Russ Yusupov, the app, which broadcasts a live game twice a day, takes on a classic trivia show format. Correctly answer all the questions in the game and walk away with some cash. How much depends on the day, but the prize pot can range from $2,000 to $20,000. The catch? You're playing against more than 500,000 other people all around the country. Even if you win, chances are you'll have to split the prize.
Oh, sorry, the screen. Okay. So I guess many of you have tried the live mobile quiz show like HQ Trivia. And it's a representative live mobile quiz show which has the aspects of the game. And it has game-related features of survival and competition. A host asks around 12 questions, and each question has 3 answer choices. Users have to survive until the last stage to receive the prize money. This new entertainment app also shares characteristics of live streaming. In the app's success, many see the perfection of interactive streaming format. The players are participating in live streaming by interacting with the hosts and other users. As seen, mobile quiz apps are a new type of entertainment that has aspects of both a mobile game and live streaming. This new form of entertainment can generate a novel playing experience. In this study, we want to explore this new socio-technical user experience. So 3 things I'm going to talk about today. First is users' motivations. What are users' motivations to play this new type of entertainment? And the second is users' perception of the app. Do they perceive a mobile quiz show as a game or as live streaming? And why do they perceive it in that way? And finally, I will talk about how the motivations are related to users' and playing behaviors. So I will explain how we designed and conducted the user study. First, we conducted in-depth semi-structured interviews about users' experience of using the mobile quiz apps. Based on the interviews, we identified 7 motivations and 13 behavioral patterns. And in the second phase, we surveyed regular mobile quiz app players about their motivations and behavioral patterns. The questionnaires were based on the analysis of our interview. We investigated 3 main research questions in this stage. So now I would like to discuss the result and conclusion of our study. The first result is about the user's motivations. We identified 7 motivations based on the analysis of interview data. And through the factor analysis, 5 out of the 7 motivations were verified, which were interactivity, offline integration, achievement, ease of enjoyment, and financial incentive. Among the motivations, interactivity and offline integrations are typical motivations for live streaming users. And these motivations also appeared as the main motivations in mobile quiz apps. So the first motivation is interactivity. The magic of mobile quiz apps comes down to live audience participation at scale synchronously. Users enjoy interacting with people from all over the world. They also enjoy interacting with the hosts as in live streaming. And the second motivation is offline integration, which brings people together in the real world. Friends, co-workers, families at the dinner table, and generations of people from youngest to oldest are playing mobile quiz apps. Many users said that they play the apps to enhance some social connection or to have fun with their family. Then let's go back to the 5 motivations. Along with interactivity and offline integration, achievement was also appeared as the main motivation for mobile quiz app players. These motivations of achievement is also a representative motivation for game users as well. However, specific aspects of how the achievement manifested in mobile game and in the game were slightly different. In games, achievement is about advancement, such as leveling up or becoming more powerful. On the other hand, bragging rights appeared as a major aspect of achievement for the game app users. Users enjoy playing mobile quiz apps for their bragging rights. There are many twists about winning experiences, and many mention that they enjoy telling their friends about their victory. Then let's go back to the 5 motivations. Motivations that had not been found in a game or live streaming were also identified. They are ease of enjoyment and financial incentive. And these 2 motivations reflect the unique characteristics of mobile quiz apps. To explain them briefly, ease of enjoyment is related with app simple format with easy rules. And another motivation is financial incentive. The mobile quiz app's characteristics of providing a continual chance of winning a prize motivated users to use the app steadily. So far, I've talked about the motivations, and the results revealed that both characteristics of a game and live streaming were found in users' motivations. Then our next question is, do users perceive the app as a game or as live streaming? The users perceive the app as a game or as live streaming based on their motivations and experiences. The elements of competition, prize money, or active participation make users perceive the app as a game. On the other hand, the aspects of live format, regular schedule, or interactions make users perceive the app as live streaming. What made it even more interesting is that the main motivations changes with the user's playing experience, and the perception of the app category also changed. In the initial stage of the app usage, financial motivation was principally activated. Thus, users were more likely to perceive the mobile quiz show as the game. However, as the experience of the app usage accumulates, users play the mobile quiz apps as if they actively watch live streaming. This change in playing pattern allowed the mobile quiz apps to be recognized more likely to live streaming. And each perception suggests a different focus on the design elements. For instance, we can attract beginner or initial users with game-related elements and retain experienced users with streaming-related elements. And the final research question. As our final research question, we examine how the motivations are related with specific behavioral patterns. Some interesting findings were appeared about this topic, but we don't have much time left, so please refer to our paper if you are interested. So main findings of our study, and let's jump to a conclusion. To wrap up the presentation, live mobile-based quiz apps represent a new type of entertainment as different types of entertainment or media genres are converged. They offer a new user experience and playing behaviors. And I think this is just one example. We can think about the possibilities of creating new user experiences by combining and grafting different entertainment genres. And that ends my talk, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you. I'm all for like self-guided exercise throughout if you want to do that. I'm just not telling you to. Do you have questions? I assume you do. So what are they? So in my class, I usually say I want at least 4. Oh, there we are. It's the same?
Hi, Katja Hoffmann, Microsoft Research, England. I was really curious about your study. Some elements of the game strike me as potentially being quite related to gambling. Now, I know this goes beyond the scope of your study, but I was just curious whether you saw any evidence of people potentially struggling with addiction or maybe spending more time than they think they should on quiz games like this, and if your research found any pointers in the direction of how to encourage responsible use of these kinds of quiz apps.
Thank you for your question. And many users said that they enjoyed this new entertainment genres because of the simple format. And the simple format means that it doesn't really take much time. Like it only has 2 times a day, and it only takes them 10 to 15 minutes to participate in the game. So maybe I think the characteristics of the mobile quiz apps is quiet, distant, not quietly related with some addictional aspects as in games. So yeah, maybe I hope that could be answer to your question. Thank you.
Can we have at least 1 or 2 more questions? I know you have them. There we go.
Adrian Schneider from Queen's University in Canada.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, how did you decide that a set schedule was a non-game-like thing? Because it is streamish, but there are games that have schedules. So why was that not a game-like thing?
I think I found that like depending on the country, they categorize this mobile app as game in some country and as entertainment as in other country. So I think that means there are really lots of elements are converged in this genre. And I also think that there are some game-related aspects, as I mentioned in this presentation, such as like competition is the major aspects as in games, but some users think like competitive aspects are the main motivations to participate in the mobile quiz apps, and some users think like they enjoy more interactivity. So I think it's depending on the user's characteristics, like what makes them to be more in the like quiz apps. So maybe some users can feel more attractive some game-related elements. So maybe I agree with you, there are some game-related elements, but I think that could be a little bit different depending on the user's characteristics or experiences.
Great, thank you. Can you show your appreciation again?